Hi everyone, it's Bitcoin from the Big Jubowski in the second round of this, I think it's the fourth week of the season now. I didn't record the first one, it was right after Territory Wars and I was pretty tired. And it was against this guy. Katoki had Gmae from Chewbacca. He had about a mil GP over me. And the round started off pretty rough. That pretty much cost me the win already. Against his Beskar Mando team, I used my Aura Bounty Hunters. And my Mando never crit on the IG, because the IG has a crit avoidance arrow, even though I have over 100% crit chance. He didn't crit on either of the chances he had, which has a pretty low chance of happening, but it still happened. And as a result, he didn't get to use his Disintegrate, even though he had it available. So I had to two-shot that one. But even if I would have won that one, I would have likely lost just purely based on fleets, because fleets were an absolute mess. Pretty much everything that could have gone wrong went wrong there. So it would have been the loss over at fleet, so I'd rather just have it on the dang crit avoidance arrow. And I believe he one-shot my board just fine. I set some stuff to try to make it interesting, but he didn't really have any trouble on any of it, because he actually kept more GLs on offense than I thought. I believe that was the reason. So yeah, a bit difficult to stop them on the ground then, and if they also get lucky to one-shot your fleets, then there's really not a lot you can do other than also getting lucky there. So yeah, that round, like, it was already stacked against me from the start, so I wasn't really expecting to win it, and I kind of lost it right away. Now I'm fighting Yuka from the guild GSF Alpha, pretty good lifetime score. This one's a lot closer to me in terms of GP. I don't really want to dive too much into the roster, just get started on the round. He has already started attacking, but hasn't finished. So didn't attack here anymore, but took down these three, including the raid team. Then over in the front, I had a Darth Revan with Nest in this case, because he's one of the rare people that has Piet faster than Darth Revan. But he still took that out for very high banners, so either he's very good with his troopers, or he used a Galactic Legend. That's kind of what I was hoping, but it's a bit unlikely. And with the Django team, I was kind of hoping to pull out CLS, because in the past he did this, where he sent CLS against a Django team like that without Nest. And it's very fast under Django lead. So I was hopeful he would do that with General Skywalker in the back, waiting for him. He took out the other teams, no problem. And then over here, I don't think he attacked yet, indeed. He's not going to struggle on the Finn team, obviously, or the Triad team for that matter. But I think it's going to be tricky for him to take out both GAC and Supreme Leader Kylo. But this guy as well, I'm not seeing his third Galactic Legend yet. He might have it in the back. And then it would be either JMK or it would be, I believe, Rey. And in both cases, I just end up using the same counter. So I don't know if that's what he's done again. Or if he actually kept his JMK on offense for this time. That's also a possibility. I don't really know, I'll have to find out. But he does have the Relic 5 Sith Empire Trooper there with Marauder. Which is not a lineup I see too often anymore. Pretty strong Lord Vader as well. And then here he has the same teams he always has, like no Darth Vader in the EP team there. Dash, but with weaker scoundrels. Relatively weaker, not really the optimal on Mothma team. And then just like leftover bounty hunter. So he really banks on kind of doing the same thing every time, actually. So I'd be surprised if he actually kept JMK Cat on offense, because he rarely changes anything up. But I'll just see how the fight goes here. It's gonna be a bit annoying to get through Marauder here without Death Trooper, but should be alright. So typically here I like to actually put the defense down. I get the full turn meter. Usually I would do the buffs with Stark, but like later on I started realizing you really don't need to do that, because he still gets the full here from your Dark Trooper anyway. So then it's just kind of a wasted move that you can save for later on. Like now it's available, but I don't need it, so there's not much of a point. Here I do like to get the defense down on Marauder if I can, which I didn't get in this case. So I'd rather go for Bastilla Fallen next. And with Piet's help I should be able to get her down. Even though the stacks reset here. There we go. Now I'll actually go for Marauder. Should be able to pick him off. Okay. And now there's a chance that Malak survives here. I don't think it'll happen, but it's a possibility, so let's see. Yeah, no, I'm fine. Because the stacks get dropped again, but by now they're back up to 14, 15. So no problem then. And then I just dropped the one banner that way, which is not a problem. Alright, Supreme Leader Kylo up next. He's got a very tanky Sith Trooper. So let's see how that goes. Get this one over on Luke. Should really take my time for this fight. It's really easy to rush this one and screw it up, but there's absolutely no reason to do that. Alright. Let me check. Okay, I got both the blind and the ability block, that's good. So now I'd like to probably see if I can get an ability block on Hux, nice. Put up a taunt here. And that ability block on Hux is a lifesaver. Oh, come on. I might be in trouble here. Hux is gonna go before me. Oh boy. Close call. Yeah, that Hux, like the decision there to go for the ability block on Hux, that was definitely the difference maker. Nice. Got him down. Could have ended very differently if I hadn't landed that. He would have passed the turn. Their whole side would have been cleansed. They would have gotten a lot more attacks in. And I think I might not have had the damage to take him out. Alright, let's go. So he's actually faster than me, which is really unusual. Not too great to get hit by that. And I can't really call any assists here, so I'm just gonna basic. Cleanse all of this off. And now get started on attacking Royal Guard. I could put all of that stuff up, but it's not going to do much against Maul, so I better just go after Royal Guard. Let's try and get to my ultimate. Go for Grandmaster Yoda again, because he gains Stir Meter. Alright, get some offense up here. Fortunately, I didn't get him down as far as I would have liked there. He's ability blocked, so there's not much of a point in doing that, so I'll just call Ki-Adi-Mundi. And then this should finish it up. Okay, one down before he ults is always important. Just basic here. Call Ki-Adi-Mundi, hopefully get a kill. Yes, great. That's a lot less ultimate for Lord Vader. But I don't have my ultimate yet, so it could be that this is the end of the road for me, because I can't cleanse anything. Go for... oh jeez. Probably Darth Vader next. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Yoda here, there's almost no way. This is gonna be a problem. I was hoping it wasn't gonna come to this, but he got to his ult super fast there. I think it might have been my mistake with Grandmaster Yoda there. Just rushing the damage too much. So definitely heal here. Darth Vader's healing too much from those dots getting dispelled. So I'm gonna call JML here. Make sure he's taunting. Good. Even though he's an ult, I do want to F-Lux. Okay, at least I got it down to him, but he's really difficult to clean up, so... I'm not quite there yet. I'll put an armor shred on him. I think I want to heal Barris just to keep her alive. Now go into ultimate. I've got about 2 minutes. Oh boy. That's game over right there. Yeah, I can't take him out here. I was hopeful I could regain control there, but that is not happening. Alright, push this back. I'll see if I can get him down a bit, but I don't have a ton of cleanup options, so... Right, he's ability blocked still, so I'll have to cycle those. Okay, call this one. You always want to do that cooldown reduction first, because that one's guaranteed. I've got a cleanse now. And then the F-Lux on Tenacity down, it's pretty much the only chance you have. And again. Oh, dang. That's a problem, because now he can definitely heal. Okay, think here. No F-Lux yet. I'll do this first. F-Lux again. He's faster than me. I need to keep that in mind. And I'm running out of time actually, but I should be able to clean this up at least. Come on. Just one more hit. Okay, that was pretty close, don't you think? Oh, so if it ever comes down to your Shack T and your JML at the end, it's really important to play it that way. Always prioritize the Grow Beyond because you're guaranteed to push back his cooldown, but eventually him lapping me by a turn, I think that's what got me, and what got Shack down, unless I wasn't paying attention to the dots. I was really trying to, but you need to use those in between every now and then to make sure you get rid. But it's not supposed to get to that point. I think really the mistake was getting too eager with Grandmaster Yoda turn meter generation, which led to too fast of an ult on their end. You definitely don't want to do any AoE with Grandmaster Yoda for that reason. But okay, glad to take that down. He's gonna look at those banners though and wonder what the hell did this guy do? Did he just one-shot? No, okay, so at least he failed on Negotiator, that's something. He did one-shot the Executor. And there it is, JMK in the back. Thought so. Which is definitely not a guaranteed kill for me, but even if he can't get through gas and I can clear his fleets, then I could get more banners in him in theory. Yeah, you know what would have been good? If I would have reminded myself what my echo speed is, because I thought he was faster. He most certainly isn't. And that's really not a smart way to play the fight. Because I don't think I actually have the buffer to deal with these kinds of mistakes. I just kind of rushed in, remembered that I had him fast enough, and then I didn't. Because I've been moving mods around recently. So that's really stupid. And such a rookie mistake. Never do this, but it happens to everyone at some point, I guess. Okay, so ability block on tech, that's pretty much game over here. There's not gonna be a lot I can do beyond that. Oh, I can swap with Hunter, maybe that's gonna give me a tiny chance, yeah. Alright, so swap over to tech. Who will hopefully stun the lot. Vander Chewie can be picked off here, so let's do that. And then do this. Alright. So locked out really hard here. Honestly didn't deserve to. But I don't think this is going to be the determining win factor. But I guess it's interesting to see, you know, what if you have absolutely no choice? What if this is it, you have to send in a slower bad batch, what can happen? Well, bad things, and I'm definitely not done yet. Let me just do this again, just purely for the control. Swap over here. I think I might just pick off L3 here. There we go. So, I was totally intended. Don't like them going for Thrawn. So you gotta link GK and you gotta link Cat. Okay, Storm is the odd one out. And I already have the 3 stacks of Beskar here. Which is lovely, means I don't need to do the Thrawn swap at all, but you never know if that's gonna happen, so don't really want to take a risk there. So what's nice is I can get a fracture on GK here and immediately lose it. So that's super awesome. I don't really have to recover the protection for any particular reason. So we just spread the deceived. Speed up their ultimate progress. Or mine rather. Okay, got the healing immunity now. That's 2 down. And now instead of relinking, I have to first attack them for a bit. Until I get healing immunity on me again. It's a really important little detail. Because that allows me to clear that healing immunity. And continue to heal up. Which makes it extra safe. Because now when I... okay, he's so fast that he got it back just before me, as you can see here with the turn meter. I was almost there. Just gonna heal up again. But I'm almost at my ult, so I should be fine. And if for whatever reason I drop really low, like you can also take a turn to hit Ahsoka, for example, or Padme, because you get a bit more health steal from hitting them, as they're not a Galactic Legend, whereas Jedi Master Kenobi is. So that's also a way to like mitigate a bit of risk if you don't have as much health on your SEE. But in my case I didn't need to do it. So there he goes. It's not pretty on banners, but it didn't need to be. Unless he, of course, held something back and can actually clear me just fine. If that's the case, then I have a bit of a problem. But I really don't think so. He got very high banners in the front, so odds are he just saw the Galactic Legends in the front and assumed that's gonna be it. There's no way he's gonna set 4 GLs against my 3, but I did. I mean, it's not huge rocket science, but actually, so the real trap here was the JMK he likes to use Rey Jedi on. So if he uses Rey Jedi, he spends as JKR. So even if he likes to do JKR, JKL on SLK, he can't because he doesn't see it yet. So the only thing he could have done here actually was SEE with armor and what in his case, because he doesn't have the modding to do what I just did. And yeah, because he doesn't have that modding, it's just a super dicey fight that way. And that's why I knew he wouldn't be able to do that. So that's actually the real strategy, but I kind of only just thought of mentioning that. Not just making that up on the spot. And let's have some fun here in the end. With the team I recently made that short video about. Which is just pretty much a smashing turn meter train. And this is like the perfect target for it, because they're pretty harmless as is anyway. Yeah, there's not going to be a ton it can take out, but it's a fun thing to do. I prefer it on defense. Now what I could have done, I realized, like, of course, after I enter the battle, probably should have done is sent a burner first. To just guarantee I take this down, but apparently I'm not that smart, so I'll just have to do it like this. That's really a pity, could have totally done that. Oof, literally everything is gonna die here. That's not great. Because then I really need the mark on Xanadu Blood. Which I actually got. Let me just cover up all this stuff here. Resisted, but I did hit. So he's low enough for an AoE to pick him off, but he's not dead. Oh no, that's not good. I get the cleanse here though. But I don't want him to lower. Nice. Okay, good. We're in cleanup territory. Like, you know, regardless, even if I've already won, I still want this to work, because it could, for all I know, just be a battle where it ends up making all of the difference. So since they've already breached and done pretty much all of their stuff, I don't know if there's a lot of point in bringing him in. I think I'll just bring him in purely for the slow down on their end. Could have done the buff immunity there, but it's not gonna do a lot. Come on. So let me take something out still. That's just before the group attack. I'm not happy with that at all.
All remaining systems will bow to the First Order!
Right, hunted on Anakin. Whether that's a crit or not always makes a big difference too. That was not a crit, however. And it has me doubtful. I hate this. I think he's almost certainly still going to do a group attack, which would ruin me. But if I don't get a stun on TIE Bomber here, then I'm ruined all the same. But that's what I have Silencer for. What am I saying? Shuttle, I mean. Okay, that's low enough. Now I pass the full turn. I could have also done the ability block there, which is actually safer. But I got the stun. So they do their loyalty. Now here I can boost both of my ships. Or I can ability block, and I think I'd rather ability block in this case. Just make sure he definitely doesn't get the burning out. So now I can do a basic here. Doesn't need to be the special because he's already really low. Then they call him Plo and I cry myself to sleep. Calling Cassian and pray that this kills Anakin. Yeah, no crit. Alright, fortunately I can boost my turn meter here. And again, no crit, but I mean, this dude's got a crit even without advantage. Don't be ridiculous, Kylo. Got a stun here. Gauntlet as a reinforcement would have been nice. I was actually considering it, but didn't end up doing it. I would like to dispel that. I would have gone for the turn meter boost, but let's not mess around there. Cleanse this one. I thought I was going to lose the Special Forces one there. They do really tend to go for him, but apparently not today. Everyone's dazed, so I'll just AoE. Under the motto, every bit of damage helps. Stun this guy. Great. And a good bit of damage, because my fleet has taken a lot. Thank you, Ahsoka, for leaving my silencer. Again, daze all over, so I think I'll just basic for the protection up. Stun should kill. I can spec, but I don't need to, because I've got enough damage at this point. Call in Consular to get some protection going and go for Ahsoka here. Nice. Well, Cassian did its job, so that's all good. And crit. What's that called? Crit immunity, not avoidance. So just basic. He's still got it, so kind of wasteful to really do much, but I'm gonna do this to boost this guy. He won't save himself, so let's put it on you. Stun this one, and Silencer has so much damage at this point that it should probably finish the fight, but Maybe a group attack to the face has a different opinion of that. So I think I might try to kill... I'll try to kill Rex here, you never know. Got it, okay, great. That's the best progress I could possibly make there. Pick off Ahsoka just because she's the lowest. And doesn't contribute to the group attack then. And there we go. This time it went well. In the previous run that I actually didn't record, it went horrible. I landed none of the stuns. I didn't crit Jedi Knight Anakin. I did not get him low enough either. Literally, like, you know, there's like 4 or 5 hoops, whatever, just like with Executor. And I got none of them, so that was a dreadful experience. But this was a fair bit better. There it is, yep. So that would have been dead rebels. However, I brought in a little bit too much here. Could have done with less ships. I just didn't know how many of them were going to take turns and stuff, so that's okay. Oh, nice, a dodge. This is kind of lame though, because now their Houndstooth is going to start with a taunt from the heel. But I'll make it work. Oh boy, he's definitely dead. Ah, god dang it. Hateful. Let's go for Boba then. Pick him off. Yes, great. So yeah, I might as well just have thrown Phantom in the starting lineup or something, but I don't know how that affects the Falcon getting targeted, so didn't want to risk it. So now I'll call in Phantom just to be able to fill up the field a bit more. And heal Bakes with this. I'll go for IG just to get him out of here. That's not good. Yeah, I honestly, like, I don't want to risk wasting that on a dodge and on the tenacity, but I'll just see if I can pick him off. Come on. Don't even want to risk it. There we go. Okay, this guy's taunting, but I don't have a turn up yet. I'm gonna AoE here to clear the foresight. Do a group attack to make sure he goes before my Y-wing. And then now hope. I got it. Normally seen I'd go for Razor Crest, but this is obviously a very nice opportunity to pick off a very irritating ship. And I'm gonna basic here. I just want to make 100% sure he's dead. And I actually didn't even get it. That is just... Out of all the ships that could have assisted, you had to be the one. And he's gonna get healed, I swear. Well, I'll just chill. I can pick this off. I'm just mildly irritated I didn't get the kill there, because I got so far. Alright, let's do that again. Hey, that's great. Alright, so I had to triple shot this, but got the full clear. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's not the greatest of banners, but actually mostly dropped on fleet here. And I guess the SE versus JMK, so I don't know if he's still gonna take this out. But in the event that he does, the most he could get is 130 plus 210. It's like 340 on top of what he has, and he would be 3 banners ahead of me if he 65, like if he got 65 banners on both of these teams, which he just can't. So thanks Yuka for an interesting match, and might see you again in the future, but I do hope that by then you have a different defense, because yeah, just had the same for like weeks in a row now.